Do you think, everybody here, do you think controlling your emotions is important? Raise your hands.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. What if I told you what you think is important? You have the same chance of controlling your emotions as you do landing on the moon with a good jump squat. We cannot control our emotions. That is a fallacy. And let me explain why, and I will get to the killer instinct and what you do before the fight starts. Okay? And this is now we're into what I do. If your baby gets hit by a car, can you control being sad? Even Jesus in the Bible was angry. If somebody comes up to your wife and he goes, you know what I did to her last, just picture something ugly. You're going to control that anger. Okay? All of our emotions are condensed in 6. This is the Bruce Lee way of doing it. Eckhart Tolle. Anyway. Mad, sad, glad, afraid, ashamed, and hurt. Those are your emotions. You can't control any of them. What's the difference between hurt and sad? Anybody? What's the difference between hurt and sad? Because you got to differentiate your emotions before you can work on them. That's not this soup. Anybody?
One's more personal to you and one's more general.
Yeah, that's good. So I'm driving down the street and I see a wreck with a human being that passed away. That is really making me sad. I shake it off, maybe a tear, and I'm into my next thought. I wreck the car and kill my passenger, who happened to be a friend of mine. Now I have a loss, a personal loss. So hurt is even worse than sad. And you can't control hurt. So let's get to what you can control. If you can't control your feelings, what you can control is your reaction to your feelings. So if you're scared in a fight, one man might react by standing in a puddle of piss with eyes this big and just get killed. Some people might react, okay? So I'm gonna feel that same feeling. I'm not gonna not feel it. I won't. Me and you are hanging out in a bar and these two big guys, let's go, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, oh God, my heart's gonna do this, bro. And that fear that I feel is coming in. I feel the fear and I embrace it. Time to party. But you gotta work that. What kind of fear is no good? Is fear good or bad?
It depends.
Fear is great. You have to have it. If I'm walking down the street and this Doberman Pinscher is chasing my ass, I need that fear for that extra adrenaline and hypothalamus to get through my body to run up that friggin' tree. Okay? Now let's say I'm up that tree and it's Monday. Dog's gone. Now we're into Tuesday. Now we're into Wednesday. And he comes up, Alexis comes up and he goes, Vo, what the f*** are you doing in the tree? A dog might attack me again. That's projected fear.
Right.
Projected fear is in the future. Okay? There's nothing good about the future. Picture a roulette wheel. Half of that wheel is the past, half of that wheel is the future. Every day we're driving, doing what we do, we spin that wheel. And it goes, oh, past. God, that last party I was in, I'm so embarrassed. It was that banana up my ass that did it. Okay? Okay, well, or any shame from the past. Oh God, why did I smack my wife? Oh, she said that to me. Anything. So how can you be depressed without the past? You gotta have something to be depressed about. Okay? So if you don't spin your wheel and think about the past, that depression will not emanate. You will not energize that depression. What's the other half of the wheel? The future. Oh my God, I got rent coming up. They just raised my rent $700. And they did, by the way. Okay. Oh shit. Oh my God, kids are in college. So you're driving down the street doing what you do and you're spinning that wheel in your head, going from the past to the future. A master just shuts the fuck up. Just boom. Shh. And just watch yourself. If a thought creeps up slowly, if it comes from silence, it'll be real. Otherwise, it's just this monkey running around in your head thinking about crazy that you have no control over. So we go mad, sad, glad, afraid, ashamed, and hurt. You can't control any of them, but you control how you react to them. And in order to control how you react to them, you can't spin your roulette wheel and think about the future or the past. You got to be present. And that's a synopsis of 30 years of doing this shit. Is this going to make you a guru? Is this going to make you float around better than people? I've been working this shit 30 years. You don't think I still get mad? I still have my feelings hurt horribly when people say things to me that are ugly? Okay? The average person knows 100 people. One person is an asshole in your life. Everyone's got one. Okay? Oh man, that's the guy that gets up on the internet, does all this crazy shit. I know 5 million. My 1% is 50,000. So I've had ample opportunity for people to go up on the internet and try and hurt my feelings. Okay? I've worked that over the years. I've had ample opportunity to take my anger from fights and work it. The time I told you the kid, and didn't fight because I took punches. So I'm working all this shit my whole life so I can teach you how to do it. And the secret that I've learned is to keep a quiet mind. Okay, so that's it.